Hello, Jax West, Stephen Avery Project, Justice with Jax, MAM Gossip. Sorry, you all who were on earlier that I then paused to take a phone call and then was on the phone for 3 hours. So here I am. So I don't know if people are off for their Friday evenings. Since hello, Elizabeth. I'm just a lowly person home alone on a Friday night. So we'll go over some more of the Stephen Avery Calumet County jail calls. These calls start on, so these calls are from February 27th and February 28th. On the 27th, that's one of the days that Brendan was interrogated and manipulated. The 28th is when they claim there was a lead-like substance on a curvature in a part of a bone that they said was a skull. So that they're saying is Teresa's skull. So they're saying that Teresa was shot. Oh, sorry, Elizabeth, that it's so late for you. But you can watch it tomorrow or whenever you have free time. So on the 28th is when now their narrative changes to where they want to say that Teresa was shot. And so I don't know if any of these three calls will be dealing with that. Hello, Kat. And so these three calls last around 75 minutes. So let me pull this up over here. So we are starting on all these calls were FOIA'd by AC, who is Rookie 1082. And they're all on the Foul Play channel on YouTube. So if you want to skip ahead, go to the Foul Play channel. If you want to, if you've missed any, go back. And so far, it's not loading for me. Oh, here it comes, maybe. It's running really slow. Oh, and if you're watching later, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so maybe you'll get notified when I go live, and hit the thumbs up so this can be found in the search. So we're doing call number 614. This is February 27th, 2006. This call is at 5:58 p.m. and lasts 21 minutes and 16 seconds. Christy. And let me see. Will it play? Oh, do I have it muted? No, I don't have it muted. There we go.
Hello? This is a public communication services collect call from. That is me. An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now. Hello? Yes? Hello? What? Oh, what are you doing?
What?
Not I just came in the living room to watch the news. The weather.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get home by attorney?
No, I had company here. Who? I had somebody here all that while. Who? Girl. Kentucky.
And you couldn't call a lawyer?
No.
Why?
So they were talking.
Talking about what?
Talking about what? Talking just.
Yeah?
Yeah. They got Brendan down in the police station.
Why?
Something to do with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Down to Intruders.
So Barbara's with him?
She must be.
No.
They must have been down there. I don't know. It sounds like Barbara. You took Barbara about 2 o'clock. They called her or something.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Doesn't Barb always try to claim she was never told?
Attorney.
Well, I didn't know that until after 4:30.
Hey, Mary.
Mm. So Joe didn't call yet?
No.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. I don't know. Are they taking him out of school?
You must have. I don't know. I don't know nothing. All I know is they went to Trevor's police station. That's all I know.
Mm. So why was Chuck and Earl talking? On that too?
He was saying something about Barbara, that I'm supposed to call her at 5:30.
No.
You know, Blaine must be on the computer.
Hello, Elizabeth, and be
She don't
happy.
answer her cell phone, so he must be still down at the police station. I don't know.
Really, Elizabeth?
I don't know.
You know?
Barb.
Mm. Yeah, them two detectives, they're nuts.
Yeah, I know that.
That's why I wish you would have talked to the lawyer.
What would I have said? When I didn't know nothing about this.
Well, you could have still called them.
For what?
4:30.
What is Dolores going to do with the lawyer?
I didn't know that 4:30 yet.
Well, it was after 4:30 then.
Well, it was way after 4:30. You were in here until, what, 10 after 5? Something.
But I was on 10 a lot too at 5 o'clock. But I missed
Be happy. One of the times she was in court for her divorce, Brendan was taken in 3 times. One of those times, Barb was in court.
I don't know.
And then there was also the time that was, but it was the same day, but later on that was at night. Then they went to Fox Hills.
I gotta go to the doctor. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
No. What time is it? It is 6 o'clock. How come she's not calling?
Mm-hmm. Maybe they talking to her.
I don't know.
Well, welcome, Natasha. I was on hours ago, and then a friend texted me saying she needed to talk to me. So I thought I'd be right back, but we were on the phone for 3 hours. So that's why this one's so late.
Yeah, that's where he's supposed to be at Trevor's police station.
Yeah, well, they need them. They're there.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's where they took me that time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the school must have called Barbara.
Well, be happy. There's also the time that she was there and they told her it would be better for her not to go in the room. And so she didn't. She sat outside.
Barbara put a restraining order on him for harassment.
That's the first time they done that.
This ain't the first time they talked to him. He already made a statement out.
People got to work, Natasha.
You don't know? Well, you sure do know. He was up north.
Oh, up north, yeah.
Well, one statement should be enough.
Yeah, but they keep on bugging him.
Well, that's what you do. Damn, how many times are we going to do this?
Well, I can't help it. I don't even know nothing about this stuff.
Yes, they talked to Brendan on the 26th. Then they talked to him on the 27th. They did not talk to him on the 28th. And then March 1st is when he was brought in with the "what'd you do to her head?"
There's my woman.
and then arrested.
Huh?
There's my woman.
Yes? Hang on.
But it wasn't just 3 times, be happy, because there was the one day they talked to him during the day and at night.
Hi, what are you doing?
You're right, Maz. I didn't even think about that.
Some guy answered. I must have dialed the wrong number.
Oh,
From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored and recorded.
huh?
What place? That place where you were. I'm done cleaning in here.
Yeah, I am too.
Hey, have you talked to her? Hello?
Hey.
What?
Well, I can't believe you.
What?
Huh?
What?
I can't believe you did that.
What?
That you're sticking up for me.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about I'm your fiancé.
Fuck off, Steven.
I like that.
At least I have the fucking balls to say it.
You surprised me.
At least I got the balls to say it.
Yeah?
Unlike you.
Mm. Me, proud of you.
Yeah, what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
What'd you say to her when I told her that you said she's fat? You suppose you made me look like a liar.
No.
Yeah, right.
I said, you told me you were fat.
You liar.
I did too. She told me she was fat.
All the time, so you know she's fat. Why not tell her the truth?
She said she was fat. Yeah.
So you can't tell her the truth? See, I don't know what to believe.
You believe? You believe I love you. They got Brendan down at the police station.
I heard.
Oh, yeah? How?
Over the radio's here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
You better not be talking to him.
Who? Did
Anybody.
your mom tell you?
Huh?
Oh,
What?
there's 1 minute remaining.
What?
Are you gonna end it now? Stop calling her and everything?
Answer me the question.
Really? We're also back to Debbie.
Answer mine.
If they put somebody in here,
No.
what do you
End
mean?
it now.
Huh?
You end it now.
I got nobody to talk to.
You got me.
Twisted, I was doing that for the 3 hours. I was on the phone with my friend, pacing around, cleaning
I
stuff.
haven't talked to nobody
Call
yesterday.
your mom every day. Talk to her. She loves you.
I
You love her.
barely got a call.
I don't care. You're done calling her.
I'm almost done calling everybody.
You're done calling her.
Huh?
That's it.
What?
I'm putting my foot's down.
Your foot's down.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah? Hey? And she hung up.
No?
That one's done.
No.
She has to get the other one.
What the heck brought this up now again? They must have brought another tape there, huh?
I don't know, Mother. Oh, she just asked me if I talked to her.
How did she hear about Brendan already?
Over the radio is there.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Let me see. I don't know.
When you're fat, like Steven is fat,
Now, see, Barbara...
should you really be saying somebody's too fat for you to date? He's fatter than Debbie.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. I'm
And
way
you can hire
fat.
yourself to defend
Whatever. Like me or don't. Don't care.
You can tell her that when she gets home.
Yeah.
That way there won't be no more of this. No.
Now you're fat.
I don't know why they torture them kids.
That's all they're doing.
I told Earl too with Marie. I said I think that's enough of that shit with her. Oh,
Why, they been calling her too?
what are you talking for? I can't hear you. Yeah?
Very true,
Have you
Twisted.
been doing on her too?
Hello?
Ma,
What?
I said, they been doing her too?
Huh?
They been doing her too?
I know, Elizabeth, that's
Now.
part of my call with my girlfriend is,
She's on the phone now.
Yeah.
talking about getting in shape and blah, blah. She's skinny, but still, we used to walk together and stuff back when she lived in the suburbs. Now she lives in Chicago.
My request came back up. They're sending a copy to the sheriff's department here and a copy to the Calumet Sheriff's Department
For what?
to keep them away from me.
Oh. Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, honey.
What did she say about our conversation? Why did she even accept my call?
What?
Did she send me her number?
No. The cops gave it to you.
I don't know. Why would she accept my number then to tell me we were done?
No, that she wanted to She was kind of wondering what you had to say.
I always say the truth.
Yeah, it surprised me.
Fuck off. You know, that really pisses me off.
Hey, I can't hear, Mother.
Good. You didn't want to hear that.
Huh?
Huh? It's good. You didn't want to hear that.
Stephen likes making her
It's
jealous.
good. You didn't want to hear it.
Oh, my.
Because I said, fuck off.
I thought you weren't going to say it again.
Well, that's what you get for thinking, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what'd you tell her when you heard that? You told her, yeah, you love me or whatever, and yeah, you're going to spend your life with me or what? No.
You know, if I was going to hide something...
Did you tell her?
I didn't tell her nothing. I told her I wasn't getting into it.
Yeah. See?
Why? So they got more...
You can't say it to anybody else.
Because they got more evidence?
Huh?
I ain't going into the...
Call from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I don't want to... I ain't going to say too much over the phone no more.
Well, you can tell her you love me if that's the truth.
She knows I love you.
Apparently she don't. Because she told me you're not happy with me. I told her that too.
Yeah, because we argue all the time. That's because I ain't happy.
Stop pissing me off.
Well, stop pissing me off.
Don't do stupid shit.
You do stupid shit.
That's my right.
That ain't your right.
I'm looking blonde and I'm Polish.
I don't care. But that don't give you...
Like that.
Yeah, but that don't give you a right to, go with
What's
these.
the difference from eating pussy or driving in a fog?
How the fuck I know? Because it's foggy down there.
Eating pussy, you can see the asshole in front of you. Heather told me that, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah? Did you see better news?
What?
That doesn't make sense.
What?
I don't know. I only saw that last of it. That was
I
on...
didn't know
You're right, Christy. She sounds terrified of him.
Talking about the investigators or something. That they think I'm guilty.
What investigators?
These from here.
Oh, yeah, them. Oh, they'll probably be on channel at 10 o'clock.
I'd imagine. I'll be in bed.
I don't know. I haven't been sleeping, so.
I try to sleep at night now. Stay up all day.
I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. I've been up all day.
But, it's me and you to the end.
Well, then you better stop calling her starting now. Please. I'm begging you.
I know what you're saying.
Well, then why don't you listen?
Because I mean...
Just his laughing. He's loving this. This is like a turn on for him or something. It's creepy.
Huh?
Write me.
Hey, most of the time I don't even feel like writing. I force myself to write you.
Well, force yourself.
Be still my heart.
Yeah.
Call me at 8 o'clock, Stephen, and you can talk to me, and then you can go to bed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, who's going to pay the bill?
Me, when I get out, I guess. When it runs out, then nobody.
Yeah. When this one runs out, I'm done.
Yep. Are you getting out soon?
I don't know. I haven't talked to a lawyer. And I don't know about the date. It might be after you. I don't know.
Well, you better figure it out because I'm awfully fucking horny. And a girl in here touched my boobies yesterday.
Oh.
My nipples got really hard.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
And I'll be waiting.
You will wait?
See, I don't have any toys.
Oh, they took all the toys.
I know they did.
Yeah.
All right, when do you want me to call you next?
I don't know. How about tomorrow night?
Wednesday?
Oh, Wednesday.
I got a doctor's appointment.
She got doctor's appointment Wednesday night. How about tomorrow night?
All right.
Say 6 o'clock?
Ah, damn it. Fine.
That's fine?
Yeah.
Why do you have
I love you.
Why do you have to go so good?
Huh?
Why do you have to go?
This is my last card.
Oh. Okay,
I want to last till Sunday.
Oh. Okay.
That's why I said Wednesday.
Oh.
So we'll just make it real quick tomorrow then.
Yeah. don't worry about that. I love you.
Stop calling her then.
Hey, you want to do my time?
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
Stop calling her.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye, honey. Okay, mother.
Yeah. She just hang up, didn't she?
Yeah.
Oh. Mm. Oh.
Huh?
I don't know, my fingers all sore. My thumb.
Man, I wish you would have talked to the lawyer. I knew maybe I should have called.
What, the lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have.
Well, I thought you were going to.
Sometimes I'm busy, too.
There's no reason for Dolores to call the lawyer. Call your own freaking lawyer.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, yeah, right.
I cleaned my living room a little bit.
What were you doing when Turkey and Earl were in there?
Listening to them.
Okay, then. You were doing nothing.
Telling them about the letter I got.
Now, you got no letter?
Yeah.
From who?
How the hell would I know? I wish I knew.
A bad one?
Yeah?
Hmm.
I get a few good ones, but not too many.
Hmm.
The rest are all bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're the same person.
Yeah.
I figure they're a cop. That's what a couple other people think, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, then I suppose.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Oh.
She didn't say what was on there. On the whatever. Huh?
Huh?
Did Jody say what they were talking about?
No. I don't know. No, she didn't say nothing.
Mm. I don't know.
Hmm. Well, I guess they're going to...
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
What if I give you a call back about, I don't know, 7:30 or so?
Yeah? What were you going to say beside that?
I don't remember.
Right, Kat. Make your own damn calls. You're looking for somebody to call. Stop fucking calling Debbie then and pissing off your girlfriend. Call your lawyer.
Name that, what's her name? And I looked through all her boxes and I can't find it.
See, that's why I wish you had a tablet.
I do. I have 3 of them.
Yeah, you don't even got none up by the
I ain't
phone.
even got none of them telephone things wrote down. Their dad said I'm supposed to have them all down.
You know, I don't know. Well, what's important you don't do. That's why Bella would be right there.
I have to cook too, you know.
Cook? What does that got to do with phone numbers?
I can't cook and do phone numbers or call people.
No, but you have...
She has a life too, Stephen.
Yeah, I'll call her.
I never know when Lori's coming. So I gotta keep my living room a little bit better.
Lori?
Laura.
Oh.
Whatever.
If Stephen calls, it's automatically recorded. But a lawyer can call on a special line that is not supposed to be recorded.
Because I don't know where she had to go today. I don't know if she had to go by Steve or if she had to go by...
Well, Steve, she had to go Friday.
Huh?
Steve, she had to go by Friday.
Yeah, well then maybe she went to Green Bay today. I can't remember what she told me.
Yeah. Yeah, not now, so I'll give you a call later on then. Before 8 o'clock.
Huh?
Before 8 o'clock.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right. All right, bye.
So now we skip to call number 618. This is the same day, February 27th, 2006. It's 7:56 p.m. and this call lasts 30 minutes and 53 seconds.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
This is Steve, Avery.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of 3-way or a call rating will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hello?
Stephen. It's Laura.
You weren't sleeping, were you?
No.
Oh.
I'm working.
Oh.
How are you?
All right, I guess.
Yeah, it's good to hear your voice.
Yeah.
Did you have a nice visit the other night?
Oh, yeah.
This was been last night.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Is it your mom and Barb?
No, Mom, Chucky.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I guess Barbara had to do something. I guess they were at the police station half of the day today.
They were at the police station half. Wow.
Yeah, Barbara and Brendan. I guess they were talking to him.
Oh, really?
Again, yeah.
Oh, God.
Them kids would be nuts.
What did you say?
I said them kids would be nuts pretty soon.
Yeah. How old is he?
16.
Oh,
Yeah.
the poor kid.
Yeah. I feel sorry for him.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
So your mom called yesterday to see if I was still around.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, she didn't mention nothing.
Yeah, I spoke to her briefly, and she said she was going out to see you last night. And then I actually called the jail today to see if the next time I come visit you, I could bring a camera. And the jail administrator, his name is Sean Burns, he was very nice.
Yeah.
And when I got off the phone with him, I was pretty confident that they would allow it. But then he called later today to say that he'd spoken to the sheriff, and the sheriff denied the request. So I don't know.
He always denies everything.
Really.
Yeah.
Because we're saying that he hasn't been allowing the media to come, so he said it wouldn't be fair to let us in. But, you know, I'm not sure when the media was there last.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah. So maybe just across the board they're denying people. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've definitely been worried about you and, you know, everything you're going through with the women.
Well, Jody's starting to...
Jody what?
Jody's starting to, I don't know, act a little different.
Yeah.
You know, I just told her, you know, I need something to talk to in here.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, keep getting up here, and maybe she'll, you know, maybe that'll help a lot when she gets out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. It's only next week Monday, so.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm hoping, I mean, not nearly as much as you, I'm sure, but I'm hoping you get out soon. That would be great.
You know, the judge should have the papers today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I
Good,
suppose
good.
all we have to do is set up a date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll call a lawyer tomorrow and see if he heard anything.
Yeah. So you're hoping you get a court date?
Yeah. Why don't you talk to your lawyer and ask him if
he figures maybe
he's heard anything?
this weekend
Really? Oh, that would be awesome.
or soon.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what he's pushing on.
Well, we've been down in Milwaukee. We were down there Friday. Well, actually, we were down there last Thursday, last Friday, and again today.
Mm-hmm.
And just hearing really great things about it. It's been going really well.
Yeah.
So I wanted to let you know that.
Well, everybody who knows me should say everything is good.
Yeah, exactly.
So you must have talked to Steve too.
Hello, Marilyn.
I know you used to like you, right, Steve?
Yeah.
Well, that's been my impression. Yeah, we spoke to Steve. He's great.
Yeah.
He was so generous and really great. So, and we went to, there's this new commission. I think I was telling you about it last time I saw you. There's a commission that was started after the Avery task force ended.
Yeah.
And they're basically trying to pick up where the task force left off.
Yeah.
So we went to film some of that last Thursday, and you know, just to hear what the attorneys and I guess there were some law enforcement people had to say about, you know, reforms that are still needed in the system, you know, and I mean, they were talking mainly about false confession stuff and I guess like each time they meet, they deal with a different topic. But
Yeah, right. And he's
it was interesting. I mean, it was good.
relatively pleasant.
You know, I don't know, trying to bring about more change. You know. So.
Yeah, they need to change the police stations. That's what they need to change.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they also have to, you know, the intellectuals, the lawyers, they have to know
True, Cat.
what's really going on out there, you know.
Oh, yeah, most of them don't know.
Yeah. So I think, you know, maybe through their experience with the clients, whatever, if they get a better sense of what's going on out there, then they can, you know, they'll know what the issues are and what needs to be changed.
Yeah.
I'm stalking the Dr. Oz show, both his Facebook and his. I'm going to his website now. I've never watched that show. I don't know anything about the guy, but you know, there's supposed to be commercials for the Melissa episode that's going to air on the 28th, and I'm not finding anything on it.
Are supportive of you, and I want you to see that. You know, I want that to be our gift to you when you get out. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess my lawyers I got to get the paper, all the paperwork from the
Yeah, it only goes up to the 27th, so maybe tomorrow it'll change and we can see the 28th. Or do you have to wait till Monday?
So he might join them. So.
Yeah. So how are you feeling about having private attorneys now?
Well, I got a better chance now.
Yeah.
Which it feels a little bit better. I don't think with a public defender, I don't beat it. You know. Yeah. Now there's a chance, you know, maybe the truth will come out.
Yeah.
It's only 6:11 p.m. here, but I could lay down in bed right now. Especially since I just washed my sheets and everything today. Don't you just love a freshly clean made bed? It's the best.
The truth is the most important thing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, long ago you were denied the truth, and you know, you pay a huge price.
Yeah. Yeah. But now maybe they can relax a little bit with the lawsuit that's done with. But then I suppose how they're going to clean this up, though. You know, that's what I'm figuring.
How are you feeling about having settled?
If it wasn't for the case, I would have settled.
Yeah.
You know, this is the only reason why I settled. You know, so I could get a lawyer. You know, so I got it.
Well, and it's a tradition I had the whole time my son was growing up that every Christmas Eve, that was always a day that all the bedding got washed. You know, so Christmas Eve, not that, you know, it's just Christmas Eve, you had nice, fresh, clean bedding.
Anyway. And what the lawyer says, I should have it coming. So I don't know.
Yeah, it should be totally separate, not only from this case, but your civil suit.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, it's the state system that put you away.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and they need to think about what they're doing, you know, before they lock someone up for it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, they have evidence, you know, back then I didn't do it, except for the sheriff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I guess I have to start all over from scratch now.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can win this one. I guess we'll find out as soon as we get a court date and I get out, if I get out. I would imagine the judge would be decent to let me out.
So I was just going to ask you if you got out, if you would do that, you know, your dad was telling us about, like, raising perch with you.
Well, that's what I want to do. I should have done it right away, you know, instead of wait. But I was waiting with the lawsuit with the money, so, you know, I could build it a little bit better.
And so would that have meant that you would have had to live in Privet?
Yeah, I looked up that cabin. You know, well, then I would have built a new place then, too. New house. You know, if I could live in that, that was too more down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in his days. As long as Dad can hang his hat, that'd be good enough for him.
Yeah. He's very sweet. He's inviting us up there this summer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice up there
Yeah.
in the summertime.
Yeah, it's nice up there now.
Yeah.
As long as it's warm in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it needs a little fixing, I guess, for now. But if I go up there now, once I get out, I'll probably go up there then. As long as I show up for my court dates, you know.
Yeah.
If that's all right with the judge, you know.
Yeah.
It'll be better up there anyway.
Well, definitely keep me posted if
Yeah.
you think, you know, especially if you think you might be going to court this week, because I would love to be there.
Yeah.
Moira and I would love to be there. And if you see me in the courtroom, maybe she'll be in the courtroom too, so we finally get to see Moira.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know, or Mark can call you and let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should give you her information so you can add her to the visitor list if you like.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime the two of us can come together so she can meet you.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to fill up your visitor list.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I don't even know how many I can have on there.
Yeah.
I got quite a few already, but they ain't denying none of them.
Well, that's good.
You know, I think I was only supposed to have three of them on there. Yeah, I must have about 15 on there.
So has your dad made it to see you yet?
No. Well, he's mostly busy, you know. It's Thursday nights. You know, he's getting ready to go up north. And Sunday's up north.
Do you think it's hard for him to see you?
Probably. And it's only 20 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
I suppose if I was in Manitowoc, he'd come there too. You know, there you got 3 hours.
Do you think they might transfer you there now that your civil suit is settled?
Well, if they don't put me on a bail, I guess I'll have to go back there. 'Cause I don't want to stay here. Because then it'd be closer for home and everything else, and the phone calls would be cheaper.
Do you prefer to be in Manitowoc?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I thought, would they move him there now? Is Jody still there?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. And she wrote a letter to the jail thing. Said that she don't want to see nobody or anything, or from here or whatever.
I couldn't hear you, Stephen. That she doesn't see what?
And she wrote a letter to the jailer, to the staff, and said she don't want to see nobody again. You know, even from here. So I guess the sheriff is going to get a copy in that and everything.
So she doesn't want any visitors, you mean?
No, not from here or you know, deal with my case.
Why have people involved in your case trying this current case, the criminal case? Have they been trying to visit her?
Well, yeah, the detectives and everything else, investigators, because they've been trying to take all of them tapes and everything else, and when I talk on the phone or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, they were by her one time too. And then he got mad at me, so. But now I don't say much over the phone.
Yeah.
You know, just when I have to. I don't feel like I agree with my brothers and that. Especially because I also know better. I worked with them all the time, so.
Yeah, I mean, we were going through some of the footage from, early on when they were, I guess they already had you in custody, and at one point they asked Earl on camera what he thought. I think he said it like through the screen door of his house, and he said, I already told you he's guilty about you.
Yeah.
And I was shocked.
Yeah, I was too. But that was mostly coming from his wife, though. You know?
How did that make you feel?
The lowest thing on the pole. I don't know. It seems like he don't care. You know, he'd rather listen to his wife than know anything. To realize that I've been with him all the time. You know, it took him a while before he realized, and he called him up. And he said he was underneath a lot of pressure and everything else. And,
Yeah, because I know he called the station afterwards to try to take it all back,
Yeah.
But I just felt so sorry for you.
Yeah, especially when I heard it, and it came out from him, you know.
Did you see it on the news?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like stabbing me in the back. You know.
Well, like you said, though, he's caught in the middle and under a lot of pressure, so.
You know.
Hello, Samantha.
He told me they don't always show the whole statement or both sides or whatever,
No, they just show part of it.
Yeah, I mean, do you know if when he called to take it back, whether they broadcast that?
I don't know if they did or not. I think they just mentioned something about it or something.
Yeah.
That he called in and said something.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, I really hurt when he said that, though.
So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up this hurtful thing.
Yeah, otherwise, I'm just waiting for the lawyer now.
You feel like you can be patient now, Stephen?
Hello again, Carrie. Yeah, I got distracted by a phone call, but Jeff won't be home for probably another 3 hours, so
But he's trying to hurry up.
I'll do a few more calls.
Which I'm going to be a little patient with that. He's working on it. So he filed it Friday or something. He sent it. So he saw me twice already. Last Saturday and this last Saturday. So he's keeping me up to date and everything else. So that's a good thing. When other lawyers don't, he does.
Yeah.
He said there's a lot of evidence what the public defenders got, so that's real good news, he said.
Okay, well, be careful. Don't
Oh,
say
yeah.
too much.
I can't say what that always.
But yeah, I mean, I'm aware of, how much you were trying to help out your side in the civil suit, and it's important that, you're in a position to help yourself now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how is it to see Chuck and your mom?
You're talking to Mom?
No, how is it to see Chuck and your mom last night?
Oh, it was nice. I thought I was going to see Barbara.
Yeah.
But then it was Chucky. I said, "Oh, you're a funny-looking sister already." He was laughing kind of.
Yeah.
But I guess he had something to do, so he come up. So that was good too.
Yeah, so that makes it feel good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've seen him more than Barbara. I think I've seen Barbara once up here. She's always busy doing stuff or something. I don't know.
And what about Earl? I mean, has he ever visited you there?
No. No. Even when I was in prison, did them 18 years, he barely came to see me. He might have came to see me, I don't know, maybe 5 times at the most or somewhere in there. It wasn't too many times.
Did he have any contact with you? Did he write to you or
No.
talk to you over the phone?
I don't know if he did or not over the phone. I can't remember.
And what about now? Did he write to you?
No. Mm-mm.
Hello, Patrick.
He got into it the other day on the phone. He says I was trouble. I suppose because of the cops were over there, the detectives and that, and everything else. They're pressuring him or something. So I don't know. I guess it's hard for him being out there and I'm in here. I haven't grown up with him that much. I did the 18 years without him. Now again, I'm in here again. He's out there. He always says that he misses me cleaning that garage up.
I bet no one else does it like you. So when you say it's probably hard for him, in what way? Because, I mean, obviously what comes to mind is, how strong you are and how hard it must be for you.
Well, we did everything together, though, out there. We worked in the shop together. We went to the auction together. We put bids on cars together. We went snowmobiling together. Went fishing together. Now it's all on him again. Sometimes he gets mad, he's got to argue, and I suppose I expect it, because with all the stuff going on, he don't know which way to go or whatever, or I don't know. I suppose his wife ain't as help, because me and her, we never see eye to eye,
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's really hurt and angry, and
Yeah, it's crappy here.
an outlet for that.
Which I can't blame him,
you, Patrick.
Oh, you're a good brother.
Yeah, when I'm out there.
I know people say these calls are interesting. I'm bored.
I bet, though, that he's not angry at you. I bet he's angry.
You know, I understand what Laura's doing.
Angry.
Thank you, Carrie. You know, but I don't know. I'm finding myself doing more surfing on my other screen here than paying attention to what they're saying.
You lost me the first time. Now he's going to lose me again, he figures.
Oh, hopefully not.
Yeah, I'm hoping that too. We'll get our life back on track again.
Yeah.
Well, Elizabeth, you should have a tablet.
Spring is a nice time for a wedding.
Yeah. Yeah, but I
keep saying you should have a tablet.
I'll have to come up with.
Yeah, you can do a big wedding.
Well, I ain't able to afford a big wedding. Probably a small one. Depends how much money I can get a hold of.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
When if something happens with Taveller money from Madison from the state,
Diamond painting.
you know, that would help.
Yeah, I hope you get good news about that.
You know. You know. I suppose once I get out, I can check in on that. You know, I can't do it in here.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to do anything in here. Most of them want me out anyway, the lawyers and that.
Yeah.
Because of this phone and the mail and everything else.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, just, you know, try to be careful and, you know, definitely try not to talk about what you and your attorney discussed. You know, it's really important.
Yeah.
You know, you have to, I mean, I imagine it's really hard now and you're thinking about the moment, but, you know, you have to think a little longer term to protect yourself, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and, you know, it seems like you're a really good attorney, somebody you can rely on. So, you know, I'm sure he'll steer you in the right direction.
Oh, yeah. I think so, too.
Yeah. So I look forward to meeting him sometime. And, yeah, I'm glad you called tonight.
Yeah.
But I gotta get back to work on your film.
Okay, I suppose I'll let you know, and I'll let you know, whatever, or not get.
Would you like to say hello to Moira? I know you've never spoken to her. And she's been working just as hard as I am.
That's your sister?
No, well, my sister's name is Danielle, but my partner on the movie, her name is Moira.
Oh.
Yeah, so you have to say hi.
Do you think Steven ever knew that they're actually a couple? That it's a, you know, these women are in a couple, that are a couple?
All right, how are you?
I'm good. Working hard.
Oh, Patrick, he's talking to Laura from Making a Murderer.
It's nice
And now Moira from Making a Murderer.
Hello.
Yeah.
I definitely.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Maz.
Conversations you've had with Laura, so
Yeah.
I'm up to speed on a little bit. It's great to just have a chance to say hello.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a lot of good news, and I really hope you will be able to get out soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope so, too.
Yeah, that'll be a much better place to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hopefully then we'll get a chance to meet you.
Yeah.
I'll get a chance to meet you. And
then I can get on film.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Laura says we want to come to the wedding.
Yeah. Oh, you're invited.
I double
Yep,
that.
they're a couple.
No, lots of good stuff to look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's nice talking to you.
Yeah, you too. And hopefully we will meet soon.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have a good night, Steven.
Yeah, you too then.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you later then.
Yeah.
Both of those ladies are just so mellow. Whoops. Now we're going into call number 620. This is from the next day, February 28th. This is the day that they say that they found lead consistent with a bullet on what they say is a curved part of a piece of skull. So this is 11:50 a.m. and the call lasts 21 minutes and 12 seconds. And this, I know that. This will be the last call of this video. And it's 6:30. Then we'll start the next one. That's 2 hours long.
You must have smelled that I wanted you to call.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did Steve call you?
No, why?
Well, he was going to call you on the cell phone.
Oh, that was in the house here.
Oh.
Hey, look. No, I don't think there's nothing on it.
Yeah, he was going to call you.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
He was going to talk to you.
Oh, he was?
Well, Brendan. That might be him.
Hello? What? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I don't know what it was, though. I never heard nothing about it. Well, Chucky maybe knew something about it.
Thumbs up.
Brendan.
No.
Not much about it. No. So. Okay.
Yeah, I agree, Patrick.
Yeah.
Dolores is, an interesting lady.
Yeah. Well, I don't know nothing. Nobody ever called me. Chucky said something. Or Earl did. Said that Brendan said there was 2 legs in the fire pit.
2 legs.
He saw 2 legs.
Oh, come on now. Give me a break. Yeah, right.
She was stabbed. So Brendan didn't tell me that. But I heard she was stabbed in her car. They brewed more than a couple drops in her car then.
Yeah, I would say. They're fishing.
Huh?
They're fishing.
They're fishing.
Yeah.
Why do they keep on questioning people, though? When they question them.
Because they got nothing on me, Mother.
Yeah, I suppose not.
And they're going to keep going.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Steve said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, they keep on. The kids will say anything.
Well, I suppose they get scared and everything else.
Well, of course. Then they threaten them and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you understand me, they can come back and say, well, you said this.
Yep.
You said that.
Yep.
That's why Barbara should have a lawyer for them kids.
Yeah. Well, that's the only one they're doing that with, I think, that I know of.
Yeah.
Barbara never even came home. She stayed at a motel.
Well,
But he must have paid her to stay in a motel. Paid for the motel room or whatever. Yeah, her and Brendan.
mm.
And Blaine. Blaine stayed at Fox Hills, too.
Well, she hasn't been home lately. She left the kids by themselves always.
Yeah.
Well, I know they're old enough, but
They still need a mother.
yeah. You ain't got no father, so you gotta have a mother.
Yeah. Them kids don't know which way to go. That's why they always came with me.
Yeah.
He saw legs. How the fuck are you going to see legs?
Oh, the hell would I know?
Well. Yeah, they put me in a hole last night.
For what?
I don't know. When I was in bed and they came and got me, put me in a hole.
Why?
They thought I was going to hurt myself.
They thought you were going to hurt yourself?
Yeah.
With what?
I don't know. Something they came back this morning So you ain't gonna do nothing? You ain't gonna hurt yourself or not? I said, hell no, I ain't. So they just moved me back here, but I don't know.
No, the thing that burned down is the Maribel Caves. Fox Hills is just a little resort or hotel thing. I've driven past it. It's, nothing really of note.
Come here. That Tom don't have to think he's coming here.
Oh no, they already got us there.
Right, Elizabeth. These calls just really show this is not the way a guilty guy would be acting of, oh my God, now Brendan is talking about stuff in the fire. Oh my God. He's not at all.
There's a guy that's going to call your lawyer.
Oh yeah, for what?
He wants to tell him something.
Oh yeah?
Something that I'm not going to say on this phone, I'll tell you.
Oh. Well, he's in federal court right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well, then maybe he left his number.
Yeah, he's in federal court in Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You mean Dean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I had to call Steve.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, who am I supposed to send those letters to? That money wise stuff. Walter?
The what?
That money stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Walter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. There's one that's 4510, I think. For postage. Yeah, postage and paperwork and whatever.
Oh. Listen.
There's 3 pieces of paper in here.
Well, you can fax that to him.
I got it in the envelope already. From the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded. I'm going to hit this guy right
Be happy. Nobody seems to care that the person who really did whatever happened to Teresa is still out there.
Then he says, don't send the check. Well,
Send a check for what?
for his bill.
What bill?
The 4510.
No, you don't pay that.
What? Oh, you're another one.
You just send it.
That's true.
You just send it to my lawyer.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, but not what? No money.
I'm not sending any money. I'm sending 3 pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good, I got that straight, I think.
Oh, I thought you were gonna write out a check and pay it.
No, that's what he's saying. You don't send no money. No, I didn't intend to. I got it all sealed up, so there ain't no money in it.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, help me God.
Oh. Yeah, that sucked being in the home. Yeah.
I think that's stupid, though.
Yeah.
You didn't even hear about it, though. What was going on? How did you know he...
No, all I know is you said that they got Brennan down there.
Yeah. I didn't know. I still really don't know, except what they told me outside. That's why I couldn't tell Steve nothing. I don't know nothing about it.
So why didn't you tell him to get Chucky to tell Chucky to call him?
Well, he was going to get a hold of your lawyer.
Oh, yeah. My lawyer will find everything out.
Yeah.
He's seen legs.
She's legs, yeah.
Oh, come on. Where the fuck are you going to see legs?
How the heck could I know? I haven't the slightest.
And she was stabbed in the car.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's supposed to be a pair of pants that Brendan had on that was all full of blood that you and him bleached out.
Yes, I am, Marilyn. I'm hungry. Jeff doesn't come home until like 9-ish, so I don't have dinner for another 2 hours or so.
Yeah, they trying to push it where they got nothing.
That's right, they keep on trying.
Well, yeah, they got to try. Why would Brendan wouldn't be standing there then? He'd be in the county jail.
I don't get it either. Be happy.
Yeah. And put it this way. We started that fire. What time did Jody call me? 5 what? It was 5 o'clock?
I don't know. I have to look at the papers again.
You got them there?
Well, I can get them. I got them right on top in the other room.
Oh, look. Because I think it was almost 6 o'clock.
Well, I know you told me it was out at 9 o'clock already or something when she called the second time.
Yeah, it was done. Yeah. Brennan was at home then.
No.
Yeah.
He's this one, it says. Okay, it's one of these two, I think.
hang on, I'm gonna.
She's seen legs.
Huh?
She's seen legs. How the fuck are you gonna see legs?
Well, am I supposed to know that? Keep this one. I don't know if I have this one. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you asking, Mary? Have any idea what they will do this time?
I'm gonna put my eyes on now.
Huh?
Natasha, it's the 11th, I believe.
Oh, 2:30 first at 5:36
5:36.
and 8:57.
5:36.
That's 20 to 6.
I didn't even have the fire then.
Yeah, and then at 8:57.
And Barbara didn't leave till almost 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And that's when I started it.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Barbara said she left at 5. Well, she did.
Well, she said Brendan came home at 10:30.
That was a time before that, the last fire. I was in the house when Jody called.
You know.
The time proves that.
You know. Well, there is times on here when she called you on the 30th 3 times. She called you at 8:44 p.m., at 8:57 p.m., and at 10:15 p.m.
On the 31st?
On the 30th.
Oh, on the 30th.
On the 30th. But the 31st, she called at 5:36 and 8:57.
Yeah. 8:57. I was in the house then.
So,
And the fire was done.
Hmm.
There was nothing left. And Brendan went home and I went in the house. Because I told him, I said, Jody will be calling.
You know.
And I got to be in the house.
I know.
Yeah.
They say they got a lot of stuff, though.
Who does?
Well, the cops, I suppose.
Well, what they got? They ain't got nothing.
But no, I suppose not.
If they did have a lot, they wouldn't be going to him.
No.
Yeah. That's because I got a good lawyer and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they're going to keep going.
Now, that's what
Well, they told me, with your family, they're all mad at you.
we are?
That's what they told me.
Who said that?
They serve.
Well, from there?
Yeah.
But
They said your whole family's mad at you, so,
where did they get that shit from?
I don't know.
That's unusual. New one?
Yeah.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
So that means if he's seen legs, well, they'd have to arrest him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Common sense.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, he'd be up on charges too.
You know.
And his pants were full of blood. Who's saying this?
I just heard that.
Oh. There'd be blood all over them.
So I would say,
Yeah. If he was full of blood, there'd be blood all over.
you know,
Yeah.
not specks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all that shit, they know that.
Yeah.
I don't know, goddamn people.
There's trouble when there isn't any trouble.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, let's pause that for a minute. Because I've been taking notes when they come up with different times of stuff in these calls. So Teresa was there at 2:30, right? That's what they say. She was there at like 2:20, 2:30? Or not? That I don't have written down here. But it was Dolores gets the mail sometime between 3 and 3:30. The bus comes at 3:45. Barb comes home from work at 4:50. At 5:05, Scott picks Barb up. And that's when Stephen now just said he started the fire when Barb left. Phone bill says he talked to Jody at 5:36. Mind you, he's doing it on a landline, so he's in his house when he talks on the phone. So talked to Jody at 5:36. Barb is back at 8 p.m. And Jody calls Stephen again at 8:57. So there's that little timeline. And play.
What does Chucky say all about it?
I don't know. He didn't say much.
No?
No.
Yeah, they're trying to turn them against me.
Well, yeah. That's just those cops doing that. That goddamn Tom, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Tom and Kim.
I don't know which time I think of Tom. I know the mouth he had here.
Nope, it wasn't. I asked Stephen about that, Becky. His cordless phone did not reach to that burn pit.
Straighten all that out.
I hope so.
Bus driver is mistaken. She did. There's no way possible she saw Teresa Hallbach at the red van down by Barb's house.
Why, you got his number?
No. He was going to call your lawyer.
Why didn't you get his number?
I should have got his name, how he spelled it too, because he said his name, but
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
no, he said he wanted to talk to your lawyer.
Yeah?
Yeah. He had called the private investigators.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know if they even gave that, if they gave it to the lawyer's name now.
Oh.
So he wanted to call the lawyer and tell him.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. We got too much stuff. And all their stuff is, what, shit. They know that. Yeah, that's why they...
Sure, they got everybody screwed up.
Yeah, they do. That's the way they do it. See, but they... I don't know, whatever.
I asked Stephen
Yeah, I suppose they're not,
if his cell phone or his cordless phone could reach out there, and he said he doesn't know. He never tried. And he said it wouldn't reach his driveway. He knows that. And I'm like, well, if it didn't reach your driveway, it can't reach the burn pit behind the garage.
We're not going to get no wood. We're just going to get the things.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so then I was like, what? Give this to Walter. I can send that to Walter. I think 2 stamps would be enough on there.
Yeah. There's only 3 papers.
Yeah.
But 2 would have been enough.
What? 2 what?
2 stamps.
I didn't put any on it yet.
Oh, just put 2 on it.
Didn't I just say that?
You know, you said 3, I think.
No, I didn't. I said 2.
I don't know.
I think.
Well, who can play the tape back?
Yeah, what tape?
The tape they got here.
Oh, yeah. That's the play it. I used to know.
Yeah.
I said 2 or 3.
Yeah.
The goofy guy that comes here all the time. He said that Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease or whatever it is. Are we supposed to get stoned tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, snow's supposed to be coming in. Wednesday and Thursday, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I told Dad he's going to have to take me to the doctor, because
Yeah.
I can't drive in that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then maybe tomorrow, I don't know, I'll probably ask some man if you want to buy my 2 box.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm not to get rid of it.
Why?
I ain't gonna use it.
No?
No.
Mm.
To buy some other stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 I got a number on this one envelope. I wonder if that isn't Jenny's number.
Jenny who?
Your daughter.
What is it, 553?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it probably is.
But I got it crossed off.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I talked to Laura last night.
Oh, yeah, what'd she have to say?
Mm-hmm. She was in Milwaukee the last 2 days.
That's what I thought she was.
Yeah. Yeah, when they got meetings down there on the Avery task force.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's maybe where she was going to be by Keith?
Well, they were all there, yeah.
Mm.
They're picking up after where they left off.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they want to do some changes.
Like what?
And the way the system is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she believes in you, too.
But they all do down there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Yeah, she said you got nobody saying nothing bad about you. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't want me to talk on the phone too much.
No, you can't. Hey, who can't?
Good night, Elizabeth.
On the table.
Yeah. The dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose and nothing else.
Yeah, otherwise I'll talk to you tonight, otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep talking.
I'm not allowed on the property, Carrie,
Uh,
any longer.
get a lawyer before they talk to me anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell everybody that.
Everybody.
Yeah. That includes their own, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's talking to me today.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Amazing, but I mean,
Yeah, well, you can tell them that. Don't talk to nobody unless they got a lawyer.
yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because, they're dirty. They're trying to put shit in your brain or...
They ain't gonna put that in my brain.
Well, they
My brain is working on its own.
Yeah, well, they ain't put that in mine either.
It's an interesting proposal, Carrie.
Sure.
No. Well,
Oh, I agree, Natasha. I don't know why they were allowed, Manitowoc allowed anywhere near this case.
Why would you want to hold? Tell them to grow up down there.
well, you never know.
Well, they can start growing up.
No. Yeah, I'll talk to you later then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay then.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
So that's the last of this call and the end of this video. So if I start a new video, it's going to be a little over 2 hours. We're at almost 7 p.m. here. Do you all, I see there's 17 people on right now. Do you want me to continue or call it a night? You make the call. All right, we got Carrie says continue. And Christopher says continue. Hello, Christopher. And Patrick says continue. Okay, so then I will end this call or end this video and start a new one. So when we continue, we will be on call 6:30. Suppose if you ain't got nothing else. Investigation continues. Oh man.